Hello everyone, my name is Ariel. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to talk about patience and how you should really be patient in this life. Because they're saying things don't come easy. Things can come easy, but sometimes they don't. A lot of the times they require a lot of hard work. But in the sense, you should always be patient with your journey in life. Be patient with your craft. Be patient with the things that you're doing in this life, because things take time and there's no need to rush it. Just because somebody got something quicker than you, that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean that you should give up. It doesn't dictate your life. People else's life doesn't dictate your life. It's like a lot of people take the time to compare themselves to people instead of taking the time to focus on themselves. Because sure, somebody might get something quicker than you, but that's their journey. That's their life. And you're not them. There's no point in comparing yourself to somebody else, because you're not them. Their journey is not your journey. It's not. And just because they got something quicker, that doesn't mean that, oh, you're worthless. It doesn't mean that, oh, you shouldn't do this. It's not meant for me. Things take time, and things sometimes take hard work. You're not in everybody else's position in life, and you never will be. There's no point in comparing yourself to somebody else, because you'll never be them. You will never be them. The only person that you'll ever be in this life, on this earth, is yourself. So why waste your time trying to be somebody else when you can take that time and try to be yourself? Be yourself, better yourself, take care of yourself. Don't neglect yourself. Don't neglect your needs. Go to the gym. Eat healthier. Do your skincare. Start a plan. Start that business. Start that YouTube channel. Do what you want to do. You want to take certain lessons. You want to start learning a new instrument, a new language. Start ice skating, gymnastics. It's never too late, and you can do it. There's no point in comparing yourself to somebody else, because you don't even know their journey. That's like you, right? You just started learning the guitar, but then you see somebody that has been playing guitar for 6 years, and you start to compare yourself like, man, I wish I was like them. I'll never be like them. How can you say that? They've been playing guitar for 6 years. At one point, they were in the exact same position as you. So take your time. Really take your time. You can't compare an apple with a banana. It doesn't work like that. You can't compare a dog to a cat, because a dog is not a cat. A banana isn't an apple. So it's really important to just take your time and be patient. Patience is such an important life skill. It really is. And I feel like it's a life skill that everyone should have, really. And everybody should learn patience. Because when you're patient with something, that's when it comes out to be so beautiful, Because things really do take time. You want your hair to grow, but it's not going to grow overnight. It's going to take time. You just started a business, and yes, it might be slow, but you just started a business. You don't know what it's going to be like a year from now. You're anticipating that the future you're going to fail because of what you're seeing in front of you right now, but you cannot tell the future. You can't tell the future. Or maybe in the past you started a business and it didn't work out, so you started a new business. You can't compare the business you started now to the business you had in the past, because maybe you made some mistakes in the past, but now you're learning. You've learned. The things from the past, the mistakes that you made in the past, You learned how to not make them happen again in the present and in the future, right? Because what happens in the past doesn't dictate what happens in the present, and what's happening in the present doesn't dictate what's going to happen in the future, because you don't know. You never know. And it's great to be optimistic. Don't be pessimistic, be optimistic. Even if you don't know and you keep having like these thoughts, these negative thoughts, change them. Be optimistic. Be like, okay, well, I just started this business, right? I know in the past I had a business. I know in the past it kind of was rocky, so I failed because I didn't know anything, because I was new. I was new to this. But now, I'm not so new. Now, I'm a new me. So I can do it again. And maybe in the future, my business is going to take off. And it's going to be amazing. And I'm going to be so happy that I just did not give up. So many people give up things so early in life. Sure, there are some people that probably just started something and boom, it came for them so quick. Maybe they posted a video and it went viral. But for you posted a video and it didn't do as well as theirs. But again, they are not you. Their life path is not yours. It's not yours. I wanted to say as well, don't compare yourself to other people to the point where you're trying to be them, basically. Let's say you want to start a YouTube channel and you have this idea, but you're so focused on this other person that they're doing vlogs, right? And you're not really good at vlogs or anything like that, or vlogs are not your passion, but you decided to do it because they're doing it, so you're like, oh, if I do it, maybe I'll be successful like them. No, that's not the case. Vlogs are their thing. It might not be yours. Maybe it is yours, but don't do it just because you see somebody else doing it, that you're comparing their success with your success. Yeah. And you can't compare two things that are so completely different. There will only ever be one you in this world, in this universe. There'll only ever be one version of you specifically. Someone who looks exactly like you, someone with the exact life experiences, the exact knowledge, the exact brain, the exact style, the exact everything. You're the only person that will have all of those, all of the attributes you have now, all the physical attributes, the mental attributes, the emotional. There will never be somebody else. There will never be another carbon copy of you. So why waste your time just sulking around and beating yourself up, and then also comparing yourself to somebody that's not even you or close to being you and will never be you, when you could focus on something else that will actually benefit you? Because sulking around, thinking all these negative thoughts, comparing yourself, that's not doing you anything. Wanting to rush something, that's not doing you anything. When you rush something, how do you expect it to come out good? It's not doing you anything. It's doing you a disservice. Instead of allowing life to just beat you up, take control. You're the only one that can really control your life with the things you do and the things you want to do, You're the only one that has control over that. You're the only one that has control over your physical, your mental, the things you do, what you do with the resources you have. You have complete control of those things. Now, while there are gonna be things that you don't have control of, you know what I mean? You don't really have control of the future, right? Because you can't tell the future. I mean, sure, things you do now in the present can help and affect your future, but you still don't know. There are gonna be blocks in the way that you have zero control over. There are things in life that you don't have control over, but why focus on the things you have no control over when you can focus on the things that you can control? Like this present moment, you can control your present moment. You want to start that business? You can do that right now. You can start implementing a plan right this second. You want to start a YouTube channel? You want to be an influencer or content creator? You can decide to make that account and boom, post a video, post a picture, do something. Those are things that you do have control over in your life. So if you have control over things, focus on that instead of focusing on the things you don't have control over. Always focus on the things that you can control, because wasting time focusing on things that you can't control is only going to make you spiral, because you can't control them. You can't control people. You can't control what a person does. You never can. No matter how many times you've wanted somebody to change and told them to change, if they don't want to change, you can't force them to. And you can fight, you can keep fighting for them, but in the end, if they really aren't changing and don't want to change, they don't want to learn, you can't force them to learn. If you don't want to change, nobody else can force you to change. If you don't want to learn, nobody can force you to learn if you don't want to learn. A teacher can only do so much. What can a teacher do if a student doesn't want to do it, And it's like, it's the same as you can't make somebody understand something that they don't want to understand. You can't reason with somebody that rejects reasoning, So yeah, start taking control of your life. Really start taking control of your life. And look at other people's perspectives. Things that you might say might hurt somebody and you might not understand why. Look at other people's perspectives in life. That would be helpful. Really put yourselves in other people's shoes to understand. It's really good to understand other people, understand their position, understand why they got there and how they got there instead of passing judgment. So this is the end of the video, and I hope it was helpful in some way and that you enjoyed it and took everything into consideration. As I said, control what you can control. Don't rush, be patient. Don't compare. And look at other people's perspectives. I hope you have a great night, day, morning, whatever it is for you. Bye.
No good if you're not aware, even if you're positive. You can be emulating something positive. That's no good. It's good when you're aware. I'm aware that I'm bad. I'm aware that I'm happy. I'm aware that I'm sad. I'm aware that I'm, old. I'm aware that I'm new. When you're aware, that's good.